That's just like a saying.
All right.
We'll live and not die.
I like it. Shit, let's live on.
Everyone ready?
Yeah. Do I need to come closer or?
No, you're fine.
I'm fine? Okay.
Okay.
We don't wear the headphones?
If you want to. It's just when we hear them, it makes us want to whisper.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm good with y'all. I'll be.
In 3, 2, 1. What up, world? Welcome back to the Valley of the Beats, the podcast. I'm your host, Jamal RX. I got my co-host with me.
Peace, everybody. It's SKYYEHARPER, and I'm excited to be with you, and to live free with you this lovely evening.
Dope. And we got a very special guest with us. She is a vocal producer, a songwriter, and she currently got her new single on SiriusXM.
Woo!
Let's make some noise for Glamma Rose.
Oh my God, it's Glamma Rose!
Thank you so much.
Welcome in. How are we feeling today?
I'm feeling good, blessed, and just ready to go, babe. I'm ready.
I love that.
So my first question is, you was trying to have Big Baby on the show, but obviously he's working on your concert.
Yes.
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, December 19th, I'm going to be opening up for Vito at the Virgin Casino. It's my biggest show yet, so I'm so grateful for that. So, yeah, we are putting the mixes together. It's a 15-minute set, and it's a pretty big venue, so, your girl is excited.
Yes, I was going to ask, do you know how many chairs there might be in there? How many seats?
I don't know. I know I looked at the stage.
What's the name of the venue one more time?
It's in the Virgin, and girl. So I looked at it last night, and I was like, I don't even know, to be honest with you. Everything.
The Virgin Hotel in Vegas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How many seats?
I know there's 2 in there. It's one of the 2. You should see it when you go to their website.
Concert hall.
Yes, girl.
Let's see. Oh my God. Wait. Okay, the theater. Is it at the theater or is it the Oxford?
The Oxford, I believe.
Okay, that is 400 seats, girl.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure. But no breaks either.
No,
I can feel it coming off you. You got the confidence.
Full steam ahead. We doing the show mixes tonight. And once we finish, we're going to get with the choreography so we can put them steps in. And
I love it.
Put on for my city.
Literally, what's so crazy is that I was telling the guys before you came in, I was like, I was on her page, and there's something going on. They're working towards something big right now, and there's no information out about it. So we might end up with a scoop on something.
You know what? This is the first time I've actually said it aloud and live. So
I knew it.
Got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is official right here. Yeah, that's exclusive. So y'all got the little hot steaming tea.
I love that for us. So how did this actually come about? I know it happened really quickly. Things are picking up fast.
Yes. So my husband and business partner, we actually produced on Vito's last album.
Okay.
So his viral hit right now that's out, Super Fine Shit. Super Fine Shit is my partner, my husband, and also our business partner, SK, who did all of Trey Songz's biggest hits.
Okay.
So SK is really well known in the game. Shout out SK Skyline.
Shout out SK.
SK and my husband, they hooked it up. The relationship was already there. Super Fine Shit. Like, I think 20 million on Spotify right now.
Ooh.
Wow.
And trending crazy online. Yeah. So they hooked the sister up.
I love that.
So I've been working really hard towards this. They saw my reel and they was like, absolutely yes. So we've got the date for Vegas secured. If all goes well, they just added a Phoenix show.
Okay.
So the 19th is Vegas. Fingers crossed for the 20th for Phoenix.
20th
my
for
band
Phoenix.
is here. Yeah, Baby, my music director is here.
Duly noted.
So we're just waiting to hear the word if there's going to be time for me. So
they better make time.
send one up for me, y'all. I should know by hopefully Monday. So,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll definitely have to follow up because that would be so amazing. I'd love to get a chance to see you.
Oh, I would love for y'all to come. I'm so excited.
Okay, good. So, all right, take me back. So right now, right? We're in a space where things are really coming into fruition, right? People are taking note. You're being put in position to win. Like, where do we start, right? I know you were talking about putting on for your city. Let's start. Where's your city at?
Well, I currently live in Vegas. I've been there for 6 years. And I feel like that's my forever home.
Oh,
finally.
you found it.
Yeah,
Shit.
I love my Vegas. That's me all day, every day.
That's
I love
beautiful.
the entertainment aspect, the weather, of course. I'm from Jersey.
Gotcha.
Love my town, love where I'm from. But I don't do the cold no more, y'all.
No.
I can't.
Listen, I'm from Georgia, and I literally was just telling my Uber driver on the way in, like, I will be running from winter for the rest of my life.
I moved here from Georgia, Atlanta.
And I knew you. I was in your business, and I saw that you had ties, so we were gonna get there.
Yes, girl.
How long were you in
11 years.
Okay.
Yeah, before I finally came to Vegas.
And what were you doing out in Atlanta?
Music.
Same thing.
Yep. It's where I met my husband. I met him in the studio.
Period.
For a songwriting session. It's been 15 years.
Oh,
so it all worked out.
I love that.
It all worked out. But yeah, I met him in a studio session, and he was not shy about stepping straight to me. I could tell he was the boss.
We love those.
I try to play it cool and everything, but he made it known. And 15 years later, we still going strong. So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, we just renewed our vows in Honolulu.
Nice.
Marriages are lovely, but those vow renewals,
it was gorgeous.
You meant it twice.
Honolulu.
What the fuck?
Honolulu, baby. You know.
Okay, I was actually gonna ask about that. You posted recently about Honolulu.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Yep. So, with that being said, then, what came first for you? Like being an artist yourself, songwriting, or vocal production? Like, how did all of these things end up happening?
I started in college.
Okay.
I always wrote poetry. I think my first poem was published when I was like 4th grade. I think I have the book at home or something like that. My mother wrote poetry growing up, and I always admired her for that, and always was into just the rhythm and the beauty of poetry. From there, when I got to college, I was always into the music thing, but I started seeing rappers do their thing, whatever. And your girl was looking for the coin. I was looking for the come up.
Listen.
Everybody knew that I could sing. So they was like, Rose, would you write for us? So I started sketching out some hooks, and then lay the hooks down and make my little coin. And from there, I just kept going further. So like they would introduce me to a producer and another producer. And then I started meeting executives. I started auditioning for different shows and rubbing elbows with different people from New York and New Jersey all the way down to Atlanta. I would just bounce around, go back and forth, and just put in the work. So initially, the songwriting was first. And I always wanted to sing for myself, but it didn't work out that way in the beginning. My coin was in writing.
Got it.
Then the writing game got a little stale for me because you got to wait for your money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hurry up and get here. Work for
but
free.
also wait.
Yeah,
Been
work
there,
for free and do all of this stuff. Meanwhile, your gas tank on E, baby need milk.
Hello. I left work to be here.
Right. And you have to wait to see if they even going to pick up the song, then wait for it to be published and wait for your check to come. So I said, you know what? All of these songs, I'm going to keep them for myself. They're my stories. This is my spirit. This is my energy that I have to offer to the world. So I just started to keep them for myself, and people felt it, so I just kept going with it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I actually got a question. Like, who are some of the people that you wrote for?
Oh man, I think my last major publishing opportunity was Jay Holiday.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a song called 25 to Life.
Okay.
So that was a blessing, and then I've co-written with a lot of different writers. So. What can I say?
Right. What can you say?
That part. Okay. I've been in rooms where I've had the opportunity to write for a lot of people. I should say that. And I've gained my strengths from being in a room with executives, people with big names like Ron Lawrence, who was one of the original hitmen of Bad Boy. My upcoming project, he did a lot of production on there. Young Lord, who's also one of the original hitman of Bad Boy. I tend to gravitate towards that nostalgic sound of like the 90s and the 2000s. So my husband being an OG in the game and having access to these people who he's worked with, I mean, I got beats from Dre sitting around right now.
Wow.
I ain't saying they mine.
Right.
But
they
I always
around.
had that access to these different producers, different songwriters too. Like I said, I've been in rooms with other songwriters and we've bounced around opportunities. That's how I, almost had a song placed with Chris Brown. Not yet, but it's happening. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Another person who I'm very close to and thankful because he's helping me out with this next project and this tour. Slim from 112.
Okay.
He's a very good friend of mine. Yes, girl. Okay. Slim, we've been friends for a long time. When we was in Atlanta, he used to come to my house and I would make chicken and rice, arroz gandules, and a little, pollo.
Okay.
And we would work. And we're still working. So,
Yeah.
big things soon to come with
Yes.
that. And I just have a lot of friends who are songwriters, producers, artists in the game that I've been fortunate enough to work alongside and grow with them and really refine my craft.
Yes.
To where I'm confident enough to be like, you know what, I'm front and center now. It's the Glamma Rose show. I need to let people know who I am.
So who would you say, right, out of everyone that you've worked with, that has inspired you and like pushed you the hardest or challenged you in a certain way? Like, were there any of the people that you like collaborated with where maybe it was like maybe a little difficult to see things from the same perspective, to get what the vision was or the direction or anything like that you can speak on objectively?
There's an engineer, Grammy Award winning, by the way, for his work with Yolanda Adams. And at one point, he's born and raised in Detroit, but he came to Atlanta, and we worked a couple years back. He kicked my behind when it came to my presence. Sing it again, sing it again, sing it again.
Yeah.
I'm about to fight. I want to throw hands with him, honey. I was like, listen, I'm gonna make you about to sing this, okay? Because it's my song. But he was that adamant about his craft to where he was like, no, I know you could do it better. He made me explore sides of my voice that I didn't even know I had.
Yeah.
Or like, it's different when you come from like writing choruses or hooks for rap. They want you to sing in a certain tone. And he was like, I know you can go bigger than that. You don't have to shrink in order to show up. So he kept pushing me, full voice. Push it out. I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating, gripping, the air. And that was my first experience with that. His name is Quentin Denard. Shout out Q.
Shout out Q.
Yeah, Mix God. He really pushed me. And then when I heard it back, and it wasn't a lot of plugins on my voice, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I mean, I can do this. You need to believe in yourself. I didn't have to, a lot of the times working with hip hop producers, they wanted you to scale back so you had that sound. So that's what I was used to. But he was like, if you wrote this, I know you can sing it. Go ahead. You know what I mean? From the diaphragm. Yeah. So I'm grateful to him for giving me that opportunity, because from then on, I really started exploring other sides of myself, playing with sound, playing with frequency, playing with emotion, and not being afraid to show up and convey those stories like wholeheartedly. So, yeah, I thank you for that, for sure.
Shout out Q. And we need more Qs, especially in this industry.
Yeah.
Like, we need that feeling back. We need people grasping for air, like you said. We need that.
I would definitely say.
Guys, sorry. Can you just point it towards her more? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Period.
Sorry.
Maybe lose my train of thought. Damn. No, I agree with you. I think that people like that are so important, and we've touched on that just like a lot the last like few episodes.
Yep.
Having someone in your corner that's willing to push your limits, willing to let you know when they can see that there's more to what you got going on. Right. Like, shout out to the producers that pull shit out of you that you didn't know you fucking had, or the ones that produce shit that call for something that you didn't know you possessed.
Right.
Heavy on that one. Shout out to Tonio. And shout out to you, actually, Jamal, because yes, I actually, so I am originally, we talked about this earlier, I'm from Atlanta, but I never in my life ever hopped on a West Coast beat in my entire life until that time at fucking Genius Child.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for that, because that shit hit too.
Okay.
Shoot, I don't know what else to say, but hey. Yep.
Me? Yes, you.
But I definitely want to get more into the business side. And obviously, the business side is definitely important. Like, if you're a songwriter, like, what are some of the things that a songwriter should do in order to make their money?
Ooh, that's a good question and a loaded question at the same time. Just because the game, I'm going to be honest, I've steered away from that. Because to me, time is currency.
Yeah.
So there's lots of successful songwriters out there, but there's also starving songwriters because we get paid last. And I really appreciate that Money Long comes out here and she tells the truth. There's a girl, I'm so bad with names, y'all, but what's her name? Tiffany Red on Instagram. She really talks about how it's a lot of, oh man, I don't want to be negative, but it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of mess when it comes to getting paid as a songwriter. First and foremost, you're gonna get paid last. I myself, I'm not walking into the room unless I get a fee to show up. So I had to be an advocate for myself, for my craft, but only because I stand alongside OGs in this game. But if I was out here by myself, I feel for them because I know a lot of starving songwriters that have awards. And they show up and they do the work. They put the gas in the car. They in between, you know, they work it in the morning. At night, they spend all these hours coming in. They in there with a bunch of rich people throwing money around. You know what I mean? And then they still go back home broke. And then maybe 9 months down the line, maybe the song got picked up. Maybe it didn't. So I've been through that too many times. So I'm blessed to stand next to people with, you know, clout in the game to where they know Glamma Rose is not showing up unless I get a fee, a studio fee to show up. Period. And then it has to be understood. I would advise, again, it's all conditional. When you go in a room as a songwriter, any person can walk in. Tom, Dick, or Harry can walk in the room and say, hey, you should say like this. Woo, woo, woo.
Then it's cut up again.
And then next thing you know, they on your splits. Or the other side of the coin is that depending on how you're trying to get in the game, an executive who's pushing it through on the business end will say, you know what? They're the last guy to get paid, but I want a writing credit. So what they do is they put their name on as a writer credit or as a producer credit. Again, your pie is, you know, cut in two once again. So for me, I'm keeping all my stuff for myself. I would advise songwriters to, if
Kevin
you can.
McCall should have done that.
Right. Well, and I'm back quiet on that.
Okay,
one.
heard. Too close. Got it. Got it.
Ciao. There's a lot. I would advise them to, first of all, know the law and know your rights and have your business together. Have your LLCs because publishers don't pay individuals. They pay companies. So a lot of times you're just walking in there for the art, for the love, and you're not even aware of the business side of it. When I first started, I went to the library and got a book, and it was like music business, I don't know, 101 or something like that. I read that thing cover to cover, you know, before I met my now husband. And when I stepped to him, he was like, I want to give you a contract. I want to give you an opportunity. At the time, I was a single mother. And I, in Atlanta, there was something called, I don't know, Lawyers for the Arts, pro bono. My attorney worked for me pro bono, and he used to be a head of like a major publishing company. But he worked pro bono. I found him. He worked for me for free. He helped me redline that contract with my now husband. So I stepped to him educated. Like I was not about to, I'm not saying he was trying to do anything to me, but I had, my lawyer would send it to me with the red line, and I would say, hey, I want to add this. Let's try that. Don't just go in there without a lawyer, first and foremost. Don't go without a lawyer. That's number one. Number two, know the game you're playing. Know the game that you're playing, or else you be, you know, singing the blues. And learn your DAWs. Know how to record yourself at home. Learn Pro Tools. Learn garage band, whatever it is you have to do to record yourself, be able to do that so you can save a coin. You know what I mean? Studios aren't free. Engineers aren't free. This
And
is
then
expensive.
even when they are, they're still having to cut that time for you.
Exactly. And keep your day job. Hello. Because it take a minute to get paid from
Money
this
get
game.
funny and that change gets strange real quick.
We love the art. You know what I'm saying? We do it for the culture. We do it for the art. We do it because that's our connection to the creative, to the creator.
Yeah.
You know, but don't go in blind. At the end of the day, this is a business. So my best advice would be those things and know the game that you're playing. Because you know nobody want to be a starving artist for real. It's hard out here. So arm yourself with information. Period.
That's beautiful. So what would you say are like maybe like 5 pieces of information that would arm someone that's looking to get into the lane that you're in? 5. You know, they don't have to be crazy.
Okay, 5 pieces of information for songwriters or to get in this lane.
Songwriters. Let's keep it along that vein. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Because to be honest, everybody's multidisciplinary at this point.
Right. 5 things that would say help them just emerge as a songwriter. Got you.
Oh,
so
locked in.
I enjoy using a thesaurus. First and foremost, you know, you got to be a perfecter of your craft. So I'll use things like rhymezone.com just to help me expand my vocabulary, first and foremost. And I would say, write what you know. Write what you know. I write like I'm expressing things from my diary. So yeah, write what you know. When you have an idea, make a voice note, put it in your phone. You know what I'm saying? Record that, come back to it later, because there's no such thing as, this ain't it no more. Those ideas come straight from source. So when I get an idea, I immediately pick up my phone and put it in there. And it don't matter how late I come back to it. I can always turn it into liquid.
Literally, like there was a time, I want to say maybe, 5.5 years ago, maybe more. I could be lying. But I was out drinking with my cousins, and we were out in the parking lot, and I came up with this hook on the fly, and I had him say part of it back to me. We're in the streets, drunk, screaming, back and forth, the whole shit.
I love that.
Right? Save it as a voice memo. Didn't use the hook till this year.
See? And that's what I'm talking about.
Sometimes you don't have what that piece calls for, but when it comes to you, that shit is there, and it's ready for you to go back to.
Absolutely. Don't miss the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, your phone is right there. Do that. I love that. That's beautiful.
So we got 3 right now. What's our 4th one?
Ooh. I just learned this. And I find it super important. Learn to sit with the uncomfortable thing. Because, like, I can't give you an example.
Go ahead.
So, when Cowboy Carter came out, I had just lost a loved one. I was not in a place mentally or spiritually to enjoy that. I enjoy country music. It's not my first love, but I do enjoy it because I think they tell stories really well.
Yeah.
But I was not in the mindset to do that. But I had an opportunity. Somebody gifted me tickets to go see Beyonce for Cowboy Carter,
I'm
right?
not turning those down. What the fuck?
But as an artist, I was like, I haven't even listened to the full project. I just know the singles. I haven't listened to the full project. I was like, okay, it's been like a year since I lost my loved one, and I'm in a better place now to be receptive. So I got the download, like, learn to sit and do the uncomfortable thing. So I sat, and at artist to artist, of course, that's Queen Bee, hello, I respect her. So I sat down and I listened to it from start to finish, even, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. But at first I wasn't able to do that. And I just kept telling myself, do the uncomfortable thing. Yeah. Because you can learn from how you receive in that moment. So if you get a beat that might not be in your wheelhouse, let it marinate. Come back to that, save that, explore that. Who does it remind you of? You know what I mean? Like, who can you compare this to? Can you see what you can pull out of yourself? You might surprise yourself. So yeah, learn to do the uncomfortable thing.
Okay.
The music has to speak to you, but at the same time, it's like, revisit it after a while. You know what I mean? And just see what happens. What you got to lose. So yeah, learn to do the uncomfortable thing. And last
but not least, I know you got some more gems, but we'll stop at 5.
I would say, listen, know your history.
Okay.
Yeah.
Know your history.
Yep.
Know your history, and don't be afraid of what's new. Don't become complacent in just one sound. Don't get comfortable in just one lane. Like, oh, this is what I do, because right then and there, you put yourself in a box. And time just gonna keep on rolling.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I say that know your history, look at the greats. Look at rest in peace Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? Look at, I don't know, Karen Carpenter. You know what I mean? Look, Billie Holiday.
Yes.
Explore the past in different genres and see how they were able to express themselves. Find yourself in that. Evolve yourself in that, and look at the now. Sometimes people be like, oh, I don't like this because this lacks whatever. But see where you can find yourself in that. You know what I mean? Ultimately, it'll help you grow. That's what I do. I can't tell nobody to do what you know what I mean? What I don't do myself.
Right.
Sometimes I'll be like, mixed on this ain't, ooh. You know what I mean? Like nails on a chalkboard. I don't like this mix.
Would you say you agree with that? Like, what is it? If it's like 80% ready, in your opinion, just let it fly. Would you agree with that statement?
It depends on where you at in your career. Some people, I don't think that you're ever like, as an artist, I think there's always something that you might go back and be like, let me tweak this a little bit. Let me tweak this a little bit. So I think at a certain point, yeah, you do have to just let it fly. You try to line everything up so that you can be aligned for success. But most of the stories I've ever seen about people who were making hits, they didn't know it was a hit when they was doing it. So why not just put it out there, put some energy into it. You have to invest in yourself. So create a plan, stay true to your art, and put it out. What you holding on to it for?
Right.
Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like you keep holding it, the world is waiting. Just let it go. Let it go. Once you feel content for the most part. But yeah, I would say look at the past, see yourself in that, and then create your future.
Gotcha. Ooh, say that one more time. Hold on.
See yourself look in the past, find yourself in that, so you can create your future.
Period.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You gotta put that in a gems compilation. That was definitely a gem right there.
Gems with Glamma Rose. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. That's a clip. That's a clip right there.
So we're almost at the end of the show, but we definitely want to hear your material. If you got any material on your phone by any chance.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do have some material. Give me a little second. Let me turn my phone back on. Let's see what I got for y'all. I do have a single out right now.
Easy.
Called Easy.
Yeah, all in your business. It's playing on SiriusXM.
It is channel 46 and 47. That's Heart and Soul and The Heat.
Yep.
And they're also playing it on local Vegas radio 88.1.
Oh,
all right.
God.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Thank you. Let me pull this up for y'all. And thank y'all so much.
Oh, no problem.
No problem. This has been amazing.
Let's
So,
see what I got.
yeah.
Oh, she already queued.
There we go, as she should be.
Come on, readiness.
So what we need you to do is connect to the Bluetooth to this device. It's called the Rodecaster.
All right. There you are.
Rosetta Z14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see if we got audio. And we also got headphones as well.
Look, I'm about to react like I ain't heard a little bit.
All right, let me join y'all. All right, let's see.
Okay.
no trauma, only lover in my life. Ain't no way I could deny, no. The way you're loving me down.
Your tone is so damn amazing.
Thank you.
Doing all the things that I
Appreciate
like.
that.
Love me all night.
You have like this rich clarity.
You bring me so much joy. You saw me on sight. Doing all the things that I like. Love me all night. Baby, baby boy. You bring me so much joy. You make it easy. You make it easy. 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 You make it easy. You make it easy.
This makes me so happy.
That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Thank you for that. Something up tempo, you know, but a nostalgic vibe.
No trauma, only lover.
That is positive, yes.
Ain't no way I could deny.
Fun, you know.
The way you loving me down. Keep me coming around. Knew that you was on me on sight. Doing all the things that I like. Love me all night. Baby, baby boy. You bring me so much joy. That you was on me on sight. Doing all the things that I like. Love me all night. Baby, baby boy. You bring me so much joy. You make it easy. You make it easy.
Get a vibe to it. Pardon me.
Yeah.
You make it easy.
I love the way that you use the background vocals throughout the track.
Thank you.
Now you're welcome.
Little breakdown. It's got that old school vibe. Shout out to Young Lord, one of the original hitmen of Bad Boy. He did the track, and it just made me feel like, okay, a millennium style throwback, you know, real fun, nice and easy, pun intended.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Dope.
Thank you.
That was definitely a vibe. And the song is called Easy.
Yep, easy. It's
Available
on
on all streaming platforms.
all streaming platforms.
Go stream it.
So
bomb. It's
before
definitely
we
gonna be
head
added to my
out,
shit.
is there
Thank you.
Girl.
anybody that you want to give a shout out to?
First and foremost, since we're already in the building, let me shout out my MD, Big Baby.
Shout out to Big Baby.
Shout out to my hubs and my life partner, Agent, for always standing beside me, putting everything together. Business partner, SK. Shout out Vito. I'll be seeing you real soon, Vito. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out Phoenix, because y'all have shown me so much love. My band is here. My MD's here. I've been spending a lot of time here lately. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
for
thank
having me on the
That's our
show.
first shout out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you.
And just shout out everyone who's a part of the official Glam fam, who supports my music, who's always, stuck beside me and showed me love. I couldn't do this without them. And yeah, I'm just glad to be here. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for coming through.
For sure.
This was definitely refreshing because I never had a chance to actually speak with like a vocal producer.
Well, I appreciate being able to, share my knowledge. You know what I mean? Okay, give you a little,
Yeah.
a little salt bang, a little seasoning. For sure.
With that being said, we're going to go to break and there will be messages at the break. All right, and we're out.
Yay.
Well, I hope I did
Super
good.
excited to let y'all know that your girl's going on tour. That's right, I'll be opening up for your boy, it's Vito Baby, for 2 nights only in my city, Las Vegas, December 19th. So I need all y'all to show up and turn out. And also in my second home, Phoenix, December 20th. Ew. Your girl is so excited. You can click the link in my bio for tickets or go to my website, glammarose.com. I can't wait to see all of you there. We finna turn up, y'all. Happy holidays. Love you. Mwah.
Welcome back, y'all, to the Valley of the Beats podcast. Our very last, but not least guest. He's been building across genres from breakbeats, trance, house, and he be flipping some hip hop as well. He is a DJ / producer, straight from Arizona. Make some noise for D-Frag.
There it is. There's the big crowd we were waiting for.
Yes.
I love it. No air horns, though. No air horns.
Oh, we
Got
do
him.
got
Wait,
air
Brr,
horns.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Yeah.
We got it all for
I'm
you.
like MF Doom. You got an air horn when you say D-Frag. Like, it's all caps, right?
Got you.
Yeah.
Make sure I'll get that.
Every time, anytime anybody says D-Frag.
Air horn. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or that, whatever. People, just Kool-Aid man going through the building.
It was
Sure,
an oh
that
yeah.
works. Yeah.
You deserve an oh yeah too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. I love the soundboard. That's great. Yeah. Thank you for the warm intro, by the way.
Oh, no problem, no problem. So how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Doing real good. I was just telling Sky I made another track since the last time I was here. So
Dope. Also, I wanted to mention this real quick as well. I know it's gonna be showing this episode. It's gonna be showing soon, but pretty soon it's gonna be your birthday.
yeah, it'll be
Oh,
my
man.
birthday. Yeah, and like,
Happy almost birthday, D
you.
Frag.
That's right. More air horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 48. Let me tell you, that's a little weird to say because
Not at all. Like we all gonna get older.
never thought I would make
Hopefully.
it that far.
Yeah. Now, for anybody, do you have any pieces of wisdom for the people that are wanting to make it to 48?
Yeah, man. Don't die.
Okay. Whoa.
No,
That's good
there's
shit, though.
Yeah, right. Like just straight to the point. Like, hey, you're gonna have to live. By the way, that's rule number one.
Hey.
No, I don't know. Like, man, cortisol is like what kills you. And so like, just don't stress, man. Like, just don't let that shit build up in your body. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
I exercise a lot, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. You probably can't tell. I'm pretty overweight and all that, but for 48, I try. So I ride my bike a lot and play disc golf, and you guys know I play pinball a lot, which
Yes, we do know about the pinball.
let me tell you that's how you work out. So
I could imagine working up a sweat playing pinball, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
it can
there's
get intense.
actually no exercise in that at all.
Oh.
I should probably burn more calories making music than I do playing pinball.
I'm
but
crying.
no, exercise is great. I think that definitely helps. Yeah.
Gotcha. So don't die. Don't let people piss you off and exercise.
Yeah.
Is that what we got?
Low
for the people?
stress. Yeah, and exercise.
Hell yeah.
And
Low
don't die.
stress, exercise, long life. Period.
Just don't walk out in front of buses. You're okay.
None of that. Oh my God. Now that reminds me, there was this one time I almost got run over by a parked car while texting and walking. Scariest
car.
moment of my life.
Yeah.
I was just on my way to the fucking bus stop and I fucking look up, trunk in my face.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
If I had not looked up, I don't know what would have become of me.
You would have been in the trunk. Yeah.
Literally.
And then
No,
someone would have
actually-
closed it and goodbye Sky.
Oh my God, forever.
Some say she's still rolling to this day.
So, we know about pinball, but the people don't know about pinball. For you
Yes.
guys at home, this is our. Are we okay to talk about that? This is our second time running
Yeah.
through. Okay, yeah.
Sure.
So this is our second time running through this. Some of this stuff we know, but you don't know, and we're gonna get into it. Tell the people about your first love, pinball.
Yeah, it's my first love right now. 20 years ago it was vinyl records.
Ah, gotcha.
But, you go through these phases in life where you get like really into stuff and then 110% into that. So yeah, that's pinball at the moment. So I've got a couple machines at home, a virtual pinball that I built from scratch. It's got like 500 tables on it. I play on that. I play competitively. So
How long did it take you to build that?
man, probably like a couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of like uninterrupted hours though?
No, I had a plan, which helps. Like I had some examples of what other people had done, and I had a plan. So, and as long as I just get the parts and build the thing, it should work, and that's
Exactly how it
happened.
went.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I put it together and it worked. I was like, well, I'll be damned. Like, that wasn't that hard. I
Was that
followed
your first-
instructions and things worked. So
Was that your first time building something like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of electrical work, obviously, building a virtual pinball machine. So, but I'm pretty handy with electronics. So, but yeah, I play pinball a lot. My son and I are going to a tournament tomorrow at the Electric Bat Arcades. That's one of the best arcades here in Phoenix. So, yeah, really dig it. Dig the little silver ball.
Shout out to the little silver ball.
Yeah, right?
So my next question for you is, it seems like the same passion that you have for pinball is the same passion that you have for music. Like, how did you actually get into music? Like, what was your first, I should say, your early memories of music?
My earliest memories of music, that's I mean, the first concert I went to was the Beach Boys at the Minnesota State Fair.
What?
That would have been 1989, I want to say, or 88, something like that. So, you know, but my family, my parents are separated, but both of them were really into music. Like, I remember my dad got the Nirvana In Utero CD, like when it came out. And I remember he came home and he was all really excited. And he's like, this is what all the kids are listening to. And he like put it in the stereo and stuff. And I was like, holy shit, like this is great. Like at the time I was listening to Elton John, you know, I'm like 12 and like I had my love for music and it definitely was not alternative at the time. But hearing that, you know, I really got into alternative and that was my big thing in the 90s, man. Like in high school, I was, you know, wearing flannel and rocking alternative but music's been such a huge thing for me my whole life. I've gone through phases where I'm really into jazz, where I'm really into blues. I went through a classical phase where I just listened to freaking Mozart and Bach and like, you know, all the greats, you know? And so like, everything short of country, like I'm pretty much into, you know? And so, you know, and then I fronted a punk rock band for 8 years here in Phoenix and we got pretty big. So yeah, you know, I started DJing in the early 2000s, kind of stopped DJing 2005, 2006 ish, then started, into punk rock. And I was in that for about 8 years, broke out of that, got back into DJing and then got into producing when COVID hit. And so that's kind of been my journey with music, but I'm a big fan of music. So I like all sorts of music. I'm not just into one thing, you know?
So though, like, you just remind me, like, a lot of people definitely got into music when the pandemic happened. For you, like, how did you learn how to work a DAW or any music equipment? Like, what?
Right. No, yeah, it's a good question. So I guess it goes back into my career. You know, I went to art school in the late 90s. I graduated from the Art Institute of Phoenix, which is actually like, it was right down the street here from the studio, back in the 90s. And, you know, I learned Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign and all that stuff. Right. So, when my buddy gave me a copy of Ableton, he was like, yo, check this out. And he gave me like the little free version you can put on or whatever. And I was like, oh, sweet. And like, I started playing with it and I was like, well, this is just like Photoshop, but for your ears. Right. So like, I guess kind of like you know, my career of being a designer for 20 plus years, when I see things built, right. When I look at paintings, when I look at design, when I look at anything that's creative, I'm able to break it down piece by piece and say, like, I know how that was built. Like, if you just break down all the elements, I know how that was put together and how they built that, right? When you start making on music, it's very similar. There's a lot of layers. And I think of a DAW, like I think of Photoshop layers, right? Like you've got all these layers and every little tiny piece and element builds to the bigger picture. And it's the same thing with a DAW. Like you can have, you know, 12 tracks in a beautiful song and you can have 56 tracks in a beautiful song, right? And it's like, it just depends on what elements you're bringing in and out and how important they are and how, you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at layers, like in Photoshop, you know what I'm saying? Like some things have a 50% opacity and they don't really break through the image a lot. Same thing with a DAW. Some elements come in, but you don't want them to be full force. You know, you want them at like a 10 or 15 or 5% way back here in the background, like off on the right ear. Right. And like, that's that one little layer back there. And so for me, when I first got into Ableton, it was like super easy to pick up. I was like, oh, this is dumb easy. And so, yeah, it didn't take me long to learn. Watched a few YouTube videos and away I went. But, you know, like I told you earlier, you know, as an artist, you have hundreds of tracks. I'm at 117, 18 tracks right now or something like that. And I've only put out, 18? So it's just one of those things where you make a lot of things, but you just don't put them out. But yeah, that's learning the DAW was not a hard thing for me. So, I guess that made it really easy for me to make music, you know?
What would you say was like your greatest obstacle, like throughout this process of making music though? If that was easy.
Probably the music theory part, honestly. It's like, and I still struggle with that today. Like I still lean on AI a lot. Like I'm like, oh, I've got this track where it's like an E minor. Like what other chords and what other chord progressions can I put in here that are going to harmonize okay with this and not sound like total garbage? And so like I end up relying on AI a lot for that now, you know? So like, I'll just bring up GPT and be like, all right, I got an E minor track. Give me like five other things I can use. Right. So thankfully AI's really alleviated a lot of the pain points I had.
Shout out to AI.
Yeah. Right. I would say
go ahead.
Consistency has been a really hard thing too. You know, when you've got like tons of plugins and tons of sounds and just like literally the whole world at your fingertips, it's really like, how do you keep making things that sound like you, right? And that you don't go so far off the rails that like you just sound like, you know, like nobody could ever be like, oh, that's a D-Frag track, right? So like that's hard. That's hard to try to nail down too, and been something I've had to really try to focus on so that I don't like all my songs on my albums, they all sound the same. They all sound like a D-Frag track, right? Which is weird because I've got like a bunch of other really cool shit that I want to put out. So I'm going to probably do like a B-side album soon. Like I've got some awesome breakbeat tracks. I've got a couple drum and bass and jungle tracks I've done, and just some really weird off the wall, like, you know, just weird stuff. And I'm like, man, I need to put out like just a B-track album, like just a B-sides of like, just to get that out there, so it can be like, all right, I got that off my chest. Now I can go back to my lo-fi.
That's it.
Yeah.
I feel that. What would you say has been like the biggest thing that you like honed in on to create your signature sound?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would probably say mastering. Like that's really been something that's a major focus of mine. Is when I master, I have a very weird process of like, all right, I'm going to master this on my studio, and then I'm going to take it into my car, and I'm going to go drive around the block like 6 times, and I'm going to listen to it in my car, and then I'm going to go home and put it on a different computer and pull different sets of headphones out and listen to it, right? And I'm using Ozone as my mastering software in my DAW, and so thankfully I've got some plugins that I just kind of save. So I'm like, all right, it's like these 3, like only like 3 variations inside of Ozone I can ever use to master. Like I don't want to ever use a different like preset outside of these 3, because these 3 are what make my sound, right? So that kind of stuff just took a lot of time and years and thinking about it to get to that. It never was like intentional. Like I never came out of it like, oh, I have to set up these rules when I make music. It was more of like when my first album came out, I was like, oh shit, like if I'm going to make more music later on, I got to start templatizing things and setting rules and barriers and boundaries so that like I don't go off the rails and I sound the same, right? And so I've got a template track inside Ableton that I used on my very first record when I released it, and that has all my original mastering in it. And so now anytime I do another album, I take all of my waves off of that I've exported out of Ableton, and I put them into that template, like into those tracks, so that they're all mastered just like my first album. And then I go in there and tweak each one individually, just volume wise, to try to get it even across the board. So like those are the steps I take to try to get that signature sound where it's like everything sounds like high quality and really good.
Beautiful. And you mentioned your first album, so go ahead and tell us and the people about your first album.
Yeah, that was called it was called Poolside Chill Hop, and it was a full album. It was 12 tracks, instrumental, chill out, lo-fi, hip hop, and I made it primarily during the pandemic because my punk rock band broke up and I wasn't doing lead vocals anymore, and so I was like, all right, creatively, what can I do here? And I sat down to make deep house music, and what came out was not deep house music. It was instrumental hip hop, and I was like, all right, I'm cool with that, you know. And then and I kept trying to force myself to make like different types of music, and it just never came out. I never found the passion to do it. For some reason, like I just really like this chill vibe that I got. It's not lo-fi. It really isn't. Like you listen to lo-fi tracks and they're super, super chill. Like my stuff's very upbeat. Like it's got, you know, in fact, I try to promote to chill cat music. I'm sure you guys know who that is, right? And a bunch of these other like lo-fi Spotify playlists and stuff like that. I use daily playlists to pitch my stuff, which is really good, by the way. If you've never used it, they're phenomenal. And, Chill Cat's come back like a few times and been like, your stuff's way too fast. Like there's no way I'm getting you on my lo-fi channel because your hi-hats are like, you know, and I'm like, well, yeah, I'm using like trap hi-hats, you know, like I'm using like East Coast trap hi-hats, but like I'm at 84 BPM.
So technically I qualify. Please just put me on.
Yeah.
I get that. Wow.
So I don't know if it's a she or he that runs that channel, but they've shot my stuff down several times. But like, yeah, it's just got a certain vibe to it. I don't even know how to, like when I pitch it, I'm just like, it's instrumental. Cause like, that's the best way I can say what it is. Right. Yeah, it's hip hop. Yeah, it's jazz. Yeah, it's instrumental. Sometimes it's a little weird. You know, like my Afterlife for the Ghost song, that's pretty trippy. Like it's not that's not a like a, you know, sampling Daniel Tiger from Mr. Rogers is not a track that people are going to sit down and be like, man, I want to listen to that. So, you know, I'm not making shit to be famous. I'm not making stuff to make other people happy. I'm making stuff to make me happy, which I guess is it's a weird way to make music. But
no, that's the perfect way to make music, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I don't know, just for me, what I think about like as an artist is that I know as a singular human being, I'm not necessarily for everybody. So I wouldn't expect my music to be, but I think at the end of the day, for those with ears to hear, right?
Yeah.
It's going to resonate. Otherwise, respectfully, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm just trying to make stuff that makes me happy, and if I leave a legacy, that's cool, you know?
That's what it's about. Now, you did touch on The Afterlife is for the Ghosts. I did want to get into, I know you have a visual out for it. I saw you did have that out as well earlier.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to talk about the thought process behind that, the concept for the song, how that translated into the visual.
Yeah. So that was off my last album. Afterlife is for the Ghosts was off my Wildlife album, and like I said, I was trying to find a sample that like no producer would touch, and I found this sample of Daniel the Tiger talking about Bobby Kennedy being assassinated, and I had no idea that there was a Mr. Rogers episode from the day that, you know, the Kennedy was assassinated. Wow. So I went back and found it on YouTube and watched it, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I might be able to cut some stuff up out of this and sample it. And so I did. And then, you know, after the track was made, I was like, well, I really want to turn this into a video and like make this like my like premiere track to launch the album, because it was just weird enough to where it didn't sound like anything else on the album. And it was one of those tracks where it's like, I'm going to put this either like first or last on the album, right? Because it just doesn't fit anywhere else. Mm-hmm. And when I sat down to make the video, I was like, how cool would it be if I took some of the audio clips and the samples and synced them up with the actual clips from Daniel the Tiger, right? And so I was able to do that, and I mixed in a lot of Kennedy assassination videos as well, and then pulled a lot of inspiration from like Trent Reznor. I was a really big fan of Nine Inch Nails back in the 90s, and went to one of their shows, and they had some really great visuals on the screen. So I pulled some stuff off the internet from that. Like there's this section where he's talking about like you blow air in and out, and that's, you know, that's what life means. So I took these things, they're like little bubbles and they're like growing and they're contracting, like when he's going, you know, and so like you've got those representing the breasts and stuff like that. And so, and the whole video, it's really cool. It follows this guy called the Umbrella Man, which I had no idea even existed until I sat down to make this video. And of course, totally went down the conspiracy rabbit hole, because that's what you do when you start looking at Kennedy stuff, right? And there was this guy for Robert Kennedy, not Bobby Kennedy. So Robert Kennedy, when he was assassinated in I think it was Texas, you know, it's like a sunny, beautiful day. You know, a bunch of everybody's out, shorts and t-shirts, you know, it's like 75 degrees and a beautiful day, and everybody's out on the, you know, welcoming the president. Right when he got shot in the, I think it was like the neck or the head, like the first shot that hit him, there's a guy standing on the side of the road dressed in an all black outfit holding a black umbrella. And it's like, what the actual F? Like, why? Like everybody out there, shorts, t-shirts, enjoying the day. You've got this dude in a black suit holding a black umbrella right in the visual line where Kennedy's shot takes place. And it's like, it was almost like he was a marker. Like he was like, hey, this is where the shot, you know, what do you tell the assassin? Hey, look for the guy with the umbrella. That's where the shot, you know, that's where you're going to shoot him. So I ended up going down this whole rabbit hole with this umbrella guy.
I'm invested. What else about the umbrella guy?
Yeah, right. And so anyways, so Congress finds out about the umbrella guy and they call him in during the investigation, you know, when they're like, and all the stuff, you know, went down in the 60s or whatever. And so they call him in. He's like, no, he's like, look, it's literally just an umbrella. He was like, I just protecting myself from the sun. Like I had nothing to do with this, but they had all these drawings. Like they had drawn up like how you can actually fit a gun inside the umbrella, because they thought he was the second shooter. Right. And so like they had all these sketches of like how you could turn an umbrella into a gun. And like he was the second shooter, because he was right there. He was like, you know, 50 feet away from the president on the side of the road. Anyway, so the whole video focuses on the umbrella guy and that whole conspiracy.
Whoa. I love that.
With that being said, you definitely sold us, and we definitely want to look at it right now.
Oh yeah,
you want to watch it right now?
I'm fully invested.
Yeah, we can watch it right now. Shit, let's do it. We'll pop that up. Pardon my my janky ass laptop here is on its last legs. I gotta buy another one here. All right, let's see. Hopefully we can get the audio working on this. Are you ready to go with that?
It looks like, does it say it's connected on your side?
Let me just check real quick.
It seems like it is.
Yeah, connected voice and music. Yep.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, go ahead and set it up.
That's really loud. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, so there's the umbrella. Dude's just chilling. By the way, this video got marked 18 plus on YouTube.
Oh, what?
Which is just dumb. Like, there's no violence in it.
Wonder what? It's a balloon.
Oh, a balloon.
Could you blow it up for me?
Surely.
Yeah, like syncing the timing on that, right? Like, I gotta get her lips to say it. Like, when she says the song.
Peekaboo. When we blow air out, we get some more back in. Oh, balloon. Peekaboo.
Like, how creepy is that? Peekaboo.
I don't know. I might be fucked up. I think it's so cute. I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, so there's your dude in Congress.
When we blow air out, we get some more back in. It means somebody getting killed it means somebody getting killed
That's what happened That man killed that other man.
I guess maybe that's the part they don't like, you know. Jackie, like. Yeah, dude, there's the balloon. There's the umbrella, dude. It's chilling. And then a bunch of shots of like the actual crime scene evidence. That's the table Kennedy was put on. Good old Lee Harvey. So yeah, pretty trippy.
I will say,
That was
like
awesome.
now seeing the video, like it actually matches the music.
Oh
So,
yeah, it's eerie, man. It's super freaky.
So perfect. I
Yeah.
loved it. Riveting. What the fuck?
Yeah, totally. What the fuck? I put it up on Instagram. My friends were like, "Dude, what?"
Yes.
Like, yeah, that was exactly what I was going for. Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, like I really wanted people to just question it, you know. So
that was the
Kind of shit I like.
yeah, very cool. I got another track here. Do you want me to share the Michael Jordan one while we're here?
Yes.
So this is Michael Jordan and his mom playing basketball, and then they're the funny. I'll like backtrack a little bit on this track. I was on Reddit one day, and you know it's just typical Reddit. Someone posted a video, and it was like a commercial from like I don't know the 90s or whatever, and it was Michael Jordan, and he's playing basketball with his mom, but like. Instead of his mom, like they of course had like this actor come in that was like his mom, and his mom's like slam dunking on his ass, right? And like totally schooling him. And I was like, oh, that's such a great video. I was like, I wonder if I can use that and like chop it up on the NPC and like and make it to seem like they're having a drum off. And so anyways, so that's what this is. This is Concentrate.
This, Michael.
And this track hits really hard, like halfway through it it hits. Starts off a little funky.
And now give it some razzle-dazzle.
Just a little razzle dazzle.
Right, need that.
Like this, Michael.
Like this, Michael.
Like this, Michael. And now, razzle-dazzle. And now, razzle-dazzle. Razzle-dazzle.
And now give
And razzle.
It's like when you first get an NPC and you bring it home and you're like, oh my god, this is so much fun. Like I can change all the vocals. Yeah, I went a little nuts with this one.
No, it's amazing.
And now give it some razzle-dazzle. Razzle-dazzle. And now give it some razzle-dazzle.
like this, Michael.
Like this, Michael.
Keep your eye on the rim and concentrate.
Like this.
This.
Ooh.
Keep your eye on the rim and concentrate.
Like this.
I believe this is what they call the pocket.
This.
Hell yeah.
Keep your eye on the rim and concentrate.
That little snap.
It's like when you find that good beat and you're like, I just don't want this to stop, so I'm just gonna let that one roll.
But you're like doing it, you're
Life
incorporating
means-
like so many different
Makes you
elements at
means
different times
motivation
where
every
it's
day
like
to get up and
Yeah.
to make her proud.
And then you got the
as well as my
motivational
father.
speech by
Yeah, she
Michael
had to-
Jordan at the end.
Take care of us, and now I want her to take care of herself, and I want to do whatever I can to help her do that. And I love her a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
I love the
so
little
cute.
oh yeah. It was so funny. I found that sample and I was like, I gotta use this somehow, man. I gotta use a little oh yeah.
that was dope,
Yeah, thanks.
especially the second part. Yeah, that
No, that was fire.
Yeah, like I said, that thing like halfway through, man, when that bass line hits, like, ooh, wow, that's dope.
So we're almost at the end of the show.
Oh wow,
Do you have?
that was quick.
Yeah, it was
Time flies
definitely
when you're
quick.
having fun.
Damn, dude. Freaking hey, man, we roll right through this shit. All right, all good.
Is there anybody that you want to give a big shout out to?
Yeah, you guys popped me on that the last time I was here, and I apologize. I wasn't prepared for that, but today I am prepared for that. I brought like a list. Like, in fact, no, just kidding. Yeah, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for having me and staying alive. Thank you. I'm so glad I stayed alive. No, actually, Janktown Beats for sure. That's my DJ crew I roll with. They're the ones that got me to headline at Swaro Man a couple years ago, and they're just a really great crew of DJs and creative people, and super appreciative to them allowing me to come into their collaborative. We do Twitch streams every Friday night from our bedrooms.
Nice.
So janktownbeats.com if you want to check that out. DJDfrag.com if you want to listen to any of my tunes. I got about 30 hours worth of mixes. Thank you. Yeah, we always got the air horns when you say the words. So I got about 30 hours of mixes on my site. So go check out DJDfrag.com. And yeah, and thanks, to my wife, obviously.
Yes,
to my wife.
Girl, we love you, girl.
For being so amazing all these years and allowing me to just, slink off to my studio to go make beats whenever I want, and allowing me to be super loud all the time at inappropriate hours, which is great. Yeah, and, just my family and friends and everybody supports me is really cool. I'm not some big name or anything like that, so every little follow I get on Instagram or on Spotify, I really appreciate. So yeah,
follow D-Frag,
yeah.
Instagram and Spotify.
There we go.
Watching this.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, Jamal and Sky. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
No problem. Thank you.
Had a great time, and time just flies right by with you guys, which is amazing.
That's so sweet.
Yes. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. Thank you.
Jeez, Sky, do you have any last words?
I do.
What's that?
It is, I love you and you should love yourself.
Yeah.
Prioritize your relationship with you, because every other relationship that you have throughout this life is going to be an analog of that one. So, don't fold. Show up for yourself every way that you can if that's what you expect from the other people coming into your life.
Wow.
And once again, love is the most potent form of protest. Take up your arms and wrap them around somebody real nice.
There you go.
Shoot.
Love all that. Yes.
Oh,
Thank you so
gosh,
much.
Yes. D-Frag.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Just love you first.
Yes.
Big hugs.
So thank you guys all for being with me, and living free with me on this evening.
It's a great time. Thank you so much.
Go. And my last words is, this has been an awesome interview with you, D-Frag. I also want to give out a shout out to Rose. Her interview was amazing as well.
Yeah, tail end of that was awesome.
Give a shout out to all the producers that we interviewed this year. Like, every single one of them brought something to the table, something that I didn't know. Producers are definitely a well of information. So if you're an artist or songwriter, please trust the producers, please. Like, that's what we're here for. And on that note, this is the Valley of the Beats, the podcast, and we will see you next year, 2026.
Valley of the Beats, let's go.
Yeah, that was good. Are we out?
Great, thank you. Appreciate it.